it's me. I am stuck in the worst traffic. Is there any way you can help me get to work? What's up, Chip? Hey, man, thank you so much. Are you ready?
What's up, everybody? It's me, LasersGo, back again with another video. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that I think has just become super overplayed throughout all of media, basically. That is the Carpool Karaoke sensation. Now, Carpool Karaoke, if you guys don't know, it stemmed off of James Corden. He hosts the late show. I think it's the late show with James Corden. But he hosts that. It's a late night talk show in America. And the idea basically was he needs to get to work and he is stuck in a bunch of traffic. So he's gonna call one of his friends to come sit in the car with him so he can use the carpool lane.
Hey mate, it's me. I am stuck in the worst traffic. Is there any way you can help me get to work?
If you guys aren't familiar with the carpool lane, it's where if you have more than one person in the car, you can go. It's usually a faster lane. I think a lot of places have it, but yeah, the carpool lane. Usually this person's a musical artist. And while they're in the car driving to James's work, they are singing that musical artist's songs and doing all these types of things. Usually they get into some weird, crazy antics, and it was pretty funny at first, don't get me wrong. But I think over time it's just become too saturated. There's been so many of them, and there's now just a spin-off on Apple Music. It's a full series of Carpool Karaoke. If you're into this Carpool Karaoke type of stuff, awesome. You know, you're getting all this type of content that you love. But I personally think it's become a bit overplayed, and I'll tell you why. Carpool Karaoke was, like I said, really fun at first. They had some big names. They still have huge names on there, but you know, they had One Direction, now just Harry Styles was on there, I think Niall was on there, just him. Justin Bieber's been on a couple times. So they get huge acts to come and be part of Carpool Karaoke. And like I said before, admittedly, I love some of them. Some of them I find really funny, and I find James Corden pretty funny as well. And he can sing, so let's not get that twisted. James Corden can also sing. He has his theater background and whatnot, so you know, he can sing and he can keep up with some of these artists. But I think where my issue stems from, like I said, is just how oversaturated it's become, and they try to keep outdoing themselves with the Carpool Karaokes. I'm not here bashing it. I think that idea was genius. Like I said, it stemmed its own Apple Music video series, and it's something that James Corden will now have in his back pocket forever. That Carpool Karaoke was that thing that he made happen. So props to him, because it is a great idea. But the oversaturation is something that is just very apparent. The videos on the James Corden Show's YouTube channel are huge. It's getting like 5 million views a video, probably more. I think I just made that number up. But huge numbers, you know, huge numbers. And it's a segment that people look forward to. Somewhat reminiscent of the Jimmy Fallon Show when Justin Timberlake would come on and do the going through the history of rap type thing. It's very reminiscent of that. But I think really where my problem is when they start to get people that aren't musicians to come in and do Carpool Karaoke. Don't get me wrong. One of my favorite sports teams is the Golden State Warriors, and they had Steph Curry on one of these. And it was fun. It was just fun to watch Steph Curry on Carpool Karaoke, because he's goofy and he has a little kid, so he did all little kid songs and whatnot. But I want to see musicians if I'm watching Carpool Karaoke, and I don't want there to be so many of them. You could probably just Google your favorite artist, Carpool Karaoke, and they've been there. And it's great for you if you're a fan of that artist, but I can only watch so many of these things before they get old. The formula's all the same, of course, you know. Hey, I need some help to get to work. Yeah, I'll jump in. Oh, look, it's this artist. Big cheer from a crowd. And then they're off to sitting in the car singing their songs. And I guess it's just, when you start to see something so much, the feeling of, oh, this is awesome, starts to go away. You know, it's kind of like, I play a video game through for the first time and I beat it, and I'm like, this was so awesome. I'm gonna play it again. I play it one more time, beat the game. Awesome. By the 4th or 5th time where I play through that and I beat it, it's all about the same stuff. You get bored, it's the same formula, and really you could be doing something else instead of watching Carpool Karaoke. There's so many. There's probably like 20, 30 of them out there. You watch them all in a row. They're all the same thing. Formula might wear you down a bit and make you not want to keep watching it. And now with this Apple Music series, it's just going to be all over the place. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be out here bashing Carpool Karaoke. Like I said earlier in the video, I think it was a great idea, and I applaud them for making it so huge. It's a huge thing. But it just feels like, what more can they do with it? You know, the Apple Music series, they pair people up. So that's okay. That's pretty cool. But they're eventually going to run out of people that people actually want to watch doing this Carpool Karaoke, that are actually interesting enough in the car with James Corden when they're having dialogue to want to sit and watch. And hopefully they keep it going because people love it and it's a harmless thing. It's not like it's some type of toxic segment where it's controversial or anything like that. It's a harmless, fun segment. People love it. So for their sake, I hope they keep it going. But I just hope they find a way to keep it fresh because to me, it's not fresh anymore. I see a Carpool Karaoke, and I used to on YouTube, if I saw it pop up in my subscriptions or recommended videos, I'd probably watch it because I was interested in it. But now I'm like, it's just gonna be the same thing. If I see an artist that I like on the Carpool Karaoke, I might watch it. But then it's just gonna be the same thing. They're gonna get in the car, they're gonna have, it's back and forth, whatever. They're gonna sing their big songs, do some wild antics and go. It's okay if I like that artist, but if it's someone I don't care about so much, I'm probably not gonna watch it. But that's just me, of course. There's a reason these videos get millions of views of video. It's because people love it. And if you love it, awesome. It's awesome. I just think it might be getting a little stale. So hopefully they find a way to keep it fresh, keep it new, keep people wanting to keep coming back. I don't think that'll be hard though, because throwing a really famous celebrity in a car while they're singing their songs in a series that's huge already, it's gonna keep driving the views. There's the old saying of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I guess that's true in this sense. But it doesn't mean you don't put a new paint job on it to try to keep it fresh. That's just my thought. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below of Carpool Karaoke. Do you watch it? Do you watch a lot of them? Or were you like me where you watched them at first and I've kind of stopped because it's getting a bit stale for you? As always, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up while you're down there. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on Friday for another video.